Hey everybody, Blugoblin here. Thank you for joining me here on my main channel for my newest back issue blog. I got 3 books that came out quite a while ago, and I'm here to catch up on them. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to start with DC, and with DC we're going to start off with Detective Comics Annual number 2. This is written by John Layman and Joshua Williamson. I believe they did the co-writing, yes. And the artwork is by Scott Eaton. Scott Eaton's artwork in here is just fantastic. Loved every bit of this. I mean, now, if you're a Batman fan, I would say go ahead and pick this up, because I honestly believe this was worth $5. This right here is how an annual should be written. I mean, was it perfect? No. But it gave us more focus than just, it gave us a better focus on storytelling rather than just focusing simply on Batman and whatever he's got to deal with. To me, this is a touching story, more or less focusing on Harvey Bullock. Great stuff in here. The villain that we get in here is not exactly original, because I've seen villains like this before. She's calling herself, I believe she's calling herself Jane Doe, because she's a woman who's basically able to mimic anybody. It's kind of like the character Falseface from the Adam West TV show. You know, it's kind of like a character like that. And she can, I mean, literally she can disguise herself as anybody, man or woman, and she is actually able to mimic their voices damn near perfectly. It's great stuff. The only thing that we're not really given very specific detail on is just how long she's been portraying certain people, like Harvey Bullock. You know, minor spoiler there. Minor spoiler. Yes, she even goes around as Harvey Bullock. But even in the backstories or in the epilogues, we're never given a specific amount of time as to how long she was parading around as Harvey Bullock. It must not have been too long, because the real Harvey Bullock was captured and taken hostage, but when he's found, he doesn't really seem like he's really suffered that badly. But if we were given a specific amount of time told to us in this book, I must have missed it. But this was very, very well done. The artwork in here, like I said, was great. I loved how Batman once again uses his detective skills to deduce that, hey, this chick is psychotic as well, and I mean really psychotic. There's one of the backstories or the epilogues or whatever really shows us just how crazy this woman is, and it's just nice. This was a nice read. I really enjoyed it. Definitely thought it was worth $5. We're going on to Marvel. We're going to go over to Astonishing X-Men number 65. Marjorie Liu, I love your writing. This is great stuff. And I'm going to be sad to see this series go. I might get the Amazing X-Men series with the upcoming return of Nightcrawler. I might, but I'm making no promises. Astonishing X-Men 65. This is I guess you can say this is the conclusion of the story with Iceman, the Apocalypse Seed. Now, if you read the last issue, you saw that massive cliffhanger with they got the seed out of Bobby, but Mystique got it, and she took it. And Mystique in here, her powers have just like amped up 1,000%, and she's just smacking everybody around. But then we get a big reveal about Iceman in here. It's like you would think, okay, they got the Apocalypse Seed out of him, so his bunker senses must be shut off, right? Wrong. He's still amped up on this power, and he's still acting like a monster. Just great stuff. Good drama, and yeah, they do get the Apocalypse Seed out of Mystique. Now, how they do it, I'm not going to ruin it. But what I will say is, damn awesome. How they got the seed out of Mystique was damn awesome. I loved it. But I will not ruin that moment. Good stuff. But the rest of the story dives into Iceman's, Iceman's turmoil, how he's coping with being a monster, and how he's coping with the, no pun intended, but the cooling down of his powers and everything. And the conversation he has with both Wolverine and Kitty at the end of the issue was just, it just hits you right there. And the dialogue at the last page just, oh my God, Bobby, damn man, Bobby, this was good. This was really good, a solid read. I'm kicking myself for not getting this when it first hit the stands. Just a solid read. I loved it. Alright, we're going to end with Scarlet Spider number 20. This is part 2 of Sibling Rivalry. I did read part 1, but I don't buy Superior Spider-Man Team Up. I read through it, and I got the gist of what it was, with the big reveal at the end of the issue with, Gwen Stacy's clone showing up out of nowhere. I mean, literally just out of nowhere. And I'm like, where the hell has she been all these years? But I will say the one thing I did like about part 1 is that, winks and nods to, to previous Spider-Man stories, and the return of Carrion, who I haven't seen in a god-awful long time. But this is part 2. This was a little bit better than part 1 was, for the most part. This was still a solid read, but the thing that drags it down, and my bro, Chris, the Mount Vernon Kid, he will agree with me. I promise you this. He will agree with what I'm about to say. Why do we have to keep getting the Jackal? I am burnt out on the Jackal. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even going to call him the Jackal anymore. What a better appropriate name. How about we call him Jack-Off? So Jack-Off and his non-stop obsession with cloning Spider-Mans is just, it's gotten ridiculous. It sucked back in the 90s, and god damn it, it sucks now. I am sick and tired of Jack-Off and his needless obsession, his sickening obsession with clones after clones after clones after clones, and the big tease at the end of the issue deals with the return of Spider-Side. No, my God, I am so... Look, I like Scarlet Spider. I like Kane. I like the character. But god damn it, I am so sick and fucking tired of clones. Clones, 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 and I am burnt out on Jack-Off. Miles Warren, Jack-Off. Go jack off and go piss off. I'm tired of the Jackal. I'm tired of clones. I'm burnt out. Enough. I love the character of Scarlet Spider, but no more. So sick and tired of clones. It ruins the book for me. I mean, but it still was, the presentation, the overall presentation of the book was still solid enough to say that I did enjoy reading it. But enough clones. Thanks for watching this back issue block, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my Blugoblin X channel. Don't forget about my student, my friend, my bro, the Mount Vernon Kid, all my family at Arkham Comics, and especially my girlfriend. I love you, baby. All my friends at Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, Fast Saga Comics, Deadpoolzilla, Brandon Hex, everybody. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.